Well, hi folks, it's Jim Peacock with Peak Careers. I wanted to do a quick screen capture of how to research companies. So sometimes people some of my clients get lost and they're kind of not sure what to do. So I'm going to fairly quickly go through this and show you areas to research companies so you can learn about their culture. But it's also, LinkedIn is a great way to look at career pathways that people have had and how they got to these jobs. So I did some research on the best places to work in Maine, found a company I was not familiar with very much, and it's NFI North. And there's their logo. That's why I know this is a good company site, and this is actually, they are in the mental health care field. So now I'm going to click on this, and it brings me to their website, and there's a bunch of these tabs. Now, some companies are going to do a better job listing and putting things into their home tab. But if this is a company that you are interested in, you should follow them. That would be a great place to let them know what's going on. That maybe if you're applying for a job, they'll see your name. But this is a great way for you to stay current with them. So that's current information. Again, some companies will have done a better job than others on overview. Jobs is good, but there may not be a job right now, but no, don't worry about it. Right now is your research time and eventually to connect with people. And I'm going to show you a couple different ways of connecting with people. This is actually 6 columns wide. Now they're only showing you 2, but what I like about this is that we can look at where they live, where they studied, but what they do to me is so key. If you've done your homework, if you kind of know what you might want to be doing in the field, these are great clues. So, I mean, if you are more interested in human resources, you go there. If it's really more business development, you go there. For me, I'd probably be more interested in this area. I simply click on this, and now I've narrowed my search down to 54 employees. And so I really like the fact that now I can look at people who are doing the kind of things that I did. And then, I may want to look at where they studied, but I may also want to look at, we already looked at column 3. It's already done the what they do. But you may say, well, I was a psych major. What if people who are doing psych majors, what might they be doing, and who are they? Because that's what I did. That might be how you're thinking. And now you're looking at people here, and now you have the people. Now you don't ever want to connect from here. You always want to go to their website. But right now we're just doing research. So briefly, if I'm going to connect with this person, if I know this person, I can go here and connect, because at this point in time I can actually write a note, and that's what you want to do. That's a different blog. Research is what we're talking about today, and so I want to say, well, this person is doing some of the kind of things that's what I'd like to do. How did they get there? Well, really interesting. I mean, this person got here a very different way, and actually Dunkin' Donuts for a short period of time. Let's go back and see, well, who else is here? So who else are these 17 employees? Maybe this person, you're looking at direct counselor. That's kind of what I want to do. Here you go. This is your chance to look at how they got to where they are now. And so this is a great way to do some of your research and begin to learn about how people got to these particular jobs and what are they doing now, but what else do we maybe have in common? And I think that's the other thing, is maybe it was you all studied at the same school. So maybe if you went to Plymouth State, you could identify this person here and say, wow, this is a person who studied. I know they don't have much of a profile, but this is a great place to begin to do some of that research, some of that harder core research that needs to get done. And then there may be some ads, but this is how you can use a website to begin to do research, to get a feel for culture, get a feel for who has worked there, If you want to know who has worked there in the past, that's also another great place that you can do this. You can go to, excuse me, I want to just go in here and hit advanced search. I'm going to go up here and just hit enter, and it's going to bring me to this all filters. I can go to all filters, and in here, current companies, NFI, North. That's the company because that's the logo. But I also want to know people who worked at NFI North in the past. Maybe those would be also very helpful for me to know. And I hit apply, and there's 7. Now these are third level contacts, so these are a little harder to reach. But here's a person who I actually have a number of shared contacts, and it's what's awesome about LinkedIn. Largest database and career database around. This tells me how I'm connected. So if I wanted to reach out to this person, I could actually go through one of my 21 connections and begin to search for that person. So these are all just great ways of researching companies. One of the key things you want to do is you want to make sure that you also go to the company website, to their Facebook page, Twitter, whatever else they're on, and you want to see does this culture that you're seeing here as you're doing your research, does it match up as what they're doing across all their platforms? So that's just a quick way to show you how to do some research and some of the very cool tools that LinkedIn has to help you do that. All right, have a great day.